Section 3.5 talks about constants, and we have actually already talked about this if you watched the earlier videos from section, I believe, 3.2 or 3.3. But a named constant is what we call a constant variable, and that means the value cannot be changed throughout the whole execution of the program. The reserved word that we use for that is const, and then you include a data type. It can be an integer, for example, the second one. And the naming is all in capitals. That's a naming convention. And so to separate words, they use an underscore to separate words. So you use all capitals and you use an underscore to separate the words. The reason you want to use a named constant is it makes the program easier to read and it makes it easier to debug later on. For example, if the tax rate changes, you can change one variable in your program and everything else falls through. I believe those are the only slides. Nope, there's another one. The other, and again, I believe I showed this to you also, there is a way to use a pound define statement. And this is what they call a C style of naming constants. It's a preprocessor rather than a compiler directive. It doesn't occupy memory location like a constant variable does. It's not an actual variable. Instead, it causes a substitution to occur, and this number 50 gets replaced everywhere they see number of states. And so that happens during the preprocessing stage. And that is it. Let's take a look. If we glance at the programs for this section, I'm just going to open them up this way and glance at them using the view over here on the right hand side because we have already done this. We have a constant pi that we declared for using the area of a circle. And so again, the reserved word const, the data type, and pi in all capitals, and then down here we use the word pi. The next frame shows how you can do the same thing, but you use a pound define. So the difference between those two is this one is actually a preprocessor directive, and it copies the number 314159 into the code everywhere it sees pi when it runs it through the compiler then. That is it.